name is Marie. This is Indigo Earth Tarot, and I'm here to do a general reading for you, our air signs Aquarius. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for listening to the video. I also want to welcome in your cross-watchers. Cross-watchers, you are here to find out what's going on with your Aquarius. Some of this message could be for you as well. Energies do flow both ways, so feel free to swap around the characters or decipher the meaning of the message as it relates to your personal situation. And Aquarius, the message that's coming through this reading today should reflect some aspect of your current situation. It doesn't have to reflect all of it. If it's not reflecting any of it, it probably just means that the reading was not meant for you this week. So as always, I ask you just take what fits, and if it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for listening to the video. If you like the content being shared, you want more notifications, like and subscribe, and help the channel grow. And to my ongoing subscribers, thank you for all the ways that you support the channel. It is very much appreciated. So let's get started for you. This is for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, and Aquarius Rising. Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising. Messages for those watching, please. All right, here we go. Overall energetic theme for the reading, you have the Knight of Wands. Well, Knights are all about taking action. Either something has sparked your interest, or you're enthused about something, or you're intrigued, or you're exploring. But excitement, you know, fire energy, passion, desire, inner drive. Let's see what the shared energy is between you and this situation, or you and this other person. Wow, the Chariot. Strong will and determination here. Something's on the move. So what's your current energy right now? Nine of Pentacles, feeling good about yourself. Independence, making your own choices, doing your own thing, spending the money the way that you want to. Just content, feeling content. So what is the energy of the situation or this other person? We have the Hermit. Seeking, could be wandering. That's Virgo energy coming in. So far I have Virgo and I have Cancer showing up. Maybe hibernating a little bit or not speaking. So what is the situation? We have the Devil coming in. That's Capricorn energy. So usually when the Devil shows up, you know, it talks about what's blocking you or what's kind of holding you back. There could be several things. It could be, you know, fear, it could be anxiety, it could be addictions, it could be codependency, it could be a number of different things, you know, workaholic. So just keep that with you. We'll see where that decides to take us. But that is Capricorn energy. And sometimes that Capricorn energy is all about, it could be structure. You know, it could be structure, it could be time, it could be stuck in a rut. So what's your challenge? We have the Seven of Wands. Resistance, holding back, boundaries, defending yourself. So what is the energy that surrounds you that you might not be aware of? We have the Ten of Wands. Are you carrying somebody else's burdens? This could be carrying somebody else's burdens, or it could be taking responsibility here. Or someone's just really stressed out, like just really just coming to the end of their rope. So we'll get some more clarity on that. But what's coming your way? We have the Nine of Swords. A lot of thinking, but you've got two nines here. And you know, nines are all about attainment. Nines are all about getting the job done. Nines are all about getting to your destination before completion. So let's see what's happening. Let's see where this is heading. We have the Page of Pentacles. You might try a new approach here on something. So I kind of see that, you know, there's been some change here. You're in a pretty good place right now, or you might, you know, it looks like you're in a pretty good place right now. Whatever is, you know, the situation is, or this person, you know, flip it how it revolves to you. It's either something that's hidden from you, or you're just not finding it yet, or you're just not speaking. But there is a shadow aspect coming through here that needs to be looked at. So we're going to dive in, Aquarius. We're going to look at this, jump in a little bit deeper. So let's find out what the Nine of Pentacles is for you. Because that's feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty proud of yourself. We have the King of Swords. We have the Three of Pentacles. And we have the World. Well, the King of Swords is executing a decision, like you've made up your mind. Mind is made up, you made a judgment call, you know, to do some changes here. The Three of Pentacles and the World, to really make some changes here. Maybe you got some support, maybe you got some help, maybe you had others helping you, friends, family, something like that. But you're feeling like you're in a good place. You've made some decisions. You did what you needed to do. You got the job done, and you're making the changes that are necessary. You know, some of you may be getting mentoring. Somebody you may be going back to school. Some of you may be taking a course or taking a class, you know. I also think, too, that some of you might be getting, you know, some recognition here for a job well done, or if you're doing something in a collaborative effort where you had to make some major decisions and made some major changes here. So what is the Hermit then? We have the Wheel coming in, that Sagittarius energy. I also have Aquarius and Capricorn showing up. Well, this one wanted to pop out. Six of Cups. And the Five of Cups. Okay, you're looking pretty good up here, Aquarius. Somebody's been either ghosted you or not been around. I think there's a change of events here. This person's ready to come back around. I think this person is feeling some sadness or some grief or some regret here. I don't know if you're talking to them, if you've seen them, but somebody wants to come back in here. There's been a shift. Coming back around. Wheel of Fortune, coming back around. You know, I don't know if it's to, you know, there's some sadness here, there's some regret, there's some grief. There's some sort of a mourning process here. Maybe this person's been looking for you. Some of you, you know, driving, chariot. Maybe they've been looking for you. Maybe you've been kind of like lost in translation here for a little bit. I mean, it looks like you're really, you know, shifting and shape-shifting here, some things. Kind of at the top of your game. King of Swords, right? And, you know, this is getting some form of intellectualism, and Three of Pentacles, you know, that can be about school, but you're really making some changes here. So let's see what the Devil is. We have the High Priestess. We have the Eight of Cups. And we have the Four of Wands. Somebody's been very quiet. I don't know if this is you or this is this other person or this situation, but somebody has been very quiet here. Maybe they didn't want to block you. You know, maybe they didn't want to hinder any kind of success or anything that you were going for here. But someone's also emotionally detached. Why is this devil here with the High Priestess? There's something here that you know about this situation or this person. That they might be in another committed relationship. Or they have a hard time with commitment. But this to me seems like they're either stuck in another relationship or they're stuck in another commitment here. That either they went back to or they're just not emotionally attached to it. Or there's a secret, lying secret. This person may have went back to another commitment. I don't know if you know about this because I think this person's been in hiding. But they're wanting to come back around. So what is the Seven of Wands? Because here's your challenge coming in. And for others of you, this could be somebody who now kind of that walked away from you that you haven't talked to in a long time. You know, if you've made some sort of change here, Four of Wands, this life-changing event, you know, they may have changed their perspective on some things here with you. You know, some things have changed. Maybe this person's perspective has changed. Maybe your perspective has changed on this other person as well. So let's see what the Seven of Wands is. Because somebody's interest sparked again, and they're coming towards you. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Hanged Man again, and we have the Two of Cups. Well, here's what I see. I see third-party situation coming in here. And that could have to do with this commitment right here. But I also see, you know, there's a reversal. Going from a third party to a two-party. I think this person wants to come back in. I think they kind of like, you know, you kind of stand above everybody else here. You kind of stand out in the crowd with this person. Aquarius, didn't you have this type of reading a couple weeks ago? I think you did, or something similar to it, that you kind of stand out above everybody else. Which, I mean, I don't know. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just reading the cards. But, I mean, that's if somebody leaves and goes to another situation and then you have to change yourself in order for this person to come back, that seems to be a little superficial to me. But, you know, the challenge here is I think you might have to set some boundaries if you choose to allow this to bring itself back around. And I think you also need to be aware of this situation in this other dynamic. Because I think this person feels like, you know, they see things differently. I don't know, maybe they had to go through that in another relationship you know, or in another situation to see things differently. But let's keep going. What is this 10 of Wands? We have the 5 of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups. And we have the Knight of Swords. I'm going to take that because it popped out. I think this person's been carrying a heavy burden. I think they feel like they sabotaged something here. Like they may have sabotaged a situation with you. You know, I think what's happening here is that I think this person wants to come back and give you there's an apology coming in. But I think they feel, I don't think they feel very good about themselves. I think they feel like they may have sabotaged this. You're kind of coming out here looking pretty good, you know? And I don't know that much has changed here with this situation or this person. I think there was some deep inner flexion going on here, but I also think that this person's been kind of silent. Or the situation may have been silent that you're dealing with. You know, things just kind of weren't really moving, and now it looks like they are going to be moving, and something with the past is going to be cleared here. But I also think there's some things that don't quite know about here. There's some outside forces that are kind of influencing this, and whatever life-changing event this is, you might need to hold off a little bit here. And really set some boundaries for yourself. So let's see what the 9 of Swords is. Because that's a lot of anxiety. I don't know if this person's going to put the pressure on you. You know, that this person might put the pressure on you a little bit here. 10 of Wands. They might put the pressure on you. And it might be a little bit, kicking up dust in the face, so to speak. To kind of like, maybe they want to get their way, But I also think they don't know if you're going to take them back or accept them. So we got the Hermit, Virgo showing up again. I have Cancer and Pisces showing up. I've got Cancer showing up pretty loudly here. If you're dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces or Aquarius, Saggy, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces again. I got the Hanged Man coming in here. That's Pisces energy. What goes with this Hermit here for the 9 of Swords? 9 of Wands, High Priestess. Okay, well, I think that this situation is going to bring a lot of emotional turmoil here. Again, you've got 2 9s coming in, but you've also got the Hermit and the High Priestess, right? So you've got worry, you got anxiety, you got pressure. I don't know that you're really talking about it. Might be keeping it to yourself. Maybe this situation or this person's keeping it to themselves. Whatever this is bringing towards you, it's causing angst. It's gonna cause angst. And maybe this person just is coming because they want to unload their angst. Maybe they want to unload their guilt. Because I do see emotionally unavailable here. 8 of Cups. Give me one more on this. I don't know if you don't want to hurt their feelings and you're just not saying how you really feel. Because up here, you're feeling really good. You got the 9 of Pentacles. But over here, you got the 9 of Swords and the 9 of Wands. Like, stressed out. I mean, this seems to be bringing a lot of upheaval. whatever this is. Give me one more for that High Priestess, please. King of Swords. I think you've already made your call. I think you've already made your call. I think you already know who this individual is, how they navigate through life. I think your intuition's really kicking in for you right now. And I think those are your triggers or your signals when you start feeling that stuff, you know, that you made the right call up here. Whatever you did to change your situation, you made the right call. There's no reason to go back. So let's see what the Page of Pentacles is. Because this is kind of like you're doing things differently now. Page of Pentacles, right? It's you know, doing something differently, not going down the same path, not doing the, you know, what is that? Insanity is doing the same things over and over again and expecting different results. We have the Tower, we have the Five of Cups, and we have the Empress. Well, this person sees you as their person. They're very much missing you. Very much missing you. And I think they have a lot of regret. Maybe they're going to come and tell you the truth here. As long as they're just not putting their burdens or they're trying to unload their guilt and their shame on you. Yeah, they want a reboot. They see you as their person. Some things are going to have to change drastically. The Tower. Drastically. Not just a little bit. Like, okay, the apology's here, but there's going to have to be some very drastic changes here. Page of Pentacles, Tower. And I think this person wants to, you know, start again. The passion and the drive is still there. I think this person is very much hurting. But I think they're going to have to try to do, you know, this isn't to come and relieve your guilt. This isn't to come and relieve your shame. This is to come and do something different and build differently. Because the way that things were, Tower, isn't going to work anymore. And the shame and the guilt, I don't think is going to penetrate you anymore. It's just, you know, you've kind of made up your mind. You went in a different direction. You're doing what you need to do to take care of yourself. I think this person's going to put the pressure on. You know that there's been some outside influences. You're going to have to set some really, really clear boundaries and hold off for a while so this person can kind of maybe make the changes necessary that they need to make. But, you know, there's some secrets here, and you do have the devil in this situation, right? There's some toxicity here. And I think this person's going to pressure you a little bit here, make you feel bad about some things. And I think you're going to think about this, and that stress that you feel is your red flag. Put it like that. That stress that you feel is your red flag. I mean, you're on a new trajectory here. Either way you go, you're on a new trajectory for yourself. You know, you're going to do things differently. You know, you're growing, you're changing, you're doing things from a different standpoint. The guilt is not yours, and the shame is not yours. But if this person's going to come back in, there definitely needs to be some boundaries. And I mean, this is an overhaul. Like, you're not going to bring all that guilt and shame over here. You take care of what you need to take care of to relieve yourself of the guilt and shame within yourself, because you've done your work. So let's get 3 cards here. Well, that one flipped out. So I have to pick that up. Sorry, Aquarius. Hold on. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Taking care of yourself. Taking care of yourself, grounding yourself, not losing yourself. Be careful of over-nurturing. maybe codependency. We have the Magician, and we have the Moon. Cancer, Pisces coming in again. But this is where your power lies, is in you taking care of yourself and really looking for if there's any codependent behaviors. Are you over nurturing? Are you mothering this person? Is this person unloading their guilt and their shame on you? Or is a situation, you know, maybe you got yourself into another situation, can be, you know, work related, that makes you feel crappy about yourself. Like you're always having to compete and it's just stressing you out. You're constantly thinking about it. And those are your trigger warnings. Because you got the Moon here, the feelings. Your feelings are your trigger warnings. The Magician, to make a difference here and to change things and to stay on top of things. You have the High Priestess in here twice. So your inner knowing is full force right now. So that's what I have for you this week, Aquarius. I hope this gave you some clarity. And until our next reading, grand rising to you. Bye-bye.